Jobs and Family Services is not posting.
Ms. Frenchco,
What?
please stand up, please.
Why?
Because I'm requesting you to stand up, please. We're not going to deal with this. You're being very disruptive. You're disrupting the meeting.
I'm
Stand
not
up. Stand up, ma'am, please. Stand up.
disrupting a meeting.
That's correct. You're being disruptive. Stand up.
You can be removed
You
for being
stand up
disruptive.
now.
The
Being very disruptive. Put your phone down, ma'am.
why?
Put your phone down, ma'am.
This is for my safety. I'd rather go out where there's videos. Do you have a video on?
I do not.
No.
Down. You're now under arrest for disrupting a public meeting. Phone down. We're going to place you in handcuffs. You are now under arrest for
I have.
disruption of a
Whoa.
public meeting.
I am. Am I gonna have a medical? Look, I have.
Do you want us to call a squad for you? Are you having a medical issue? Stand up.
If they can do this to me at an open meeting in broad daylight and violate my rights like that, it scares me to think of what they would do to someone else behind closed doors or in a dark alley.
Welcome back to We the People University. My name is Abiyah Israel, former police officer and former sheriff's deputy. I want to get right into this. The video that you just witnessed, the one you just watched, was of a woman being arrested for disrupting a public meeting. But here's the kicker. This woman that was arrested, it was her meeting. She was a part of the board who was conducting the meeting, but since she spoke out against corrupt law enforcement, the sheriff's office, she was placed under arrest for exercising her First Amendment right, her free speech. I want to read a little bit of the article concerning this incident to help fill you guys in on what actually happened. An Ohio elected official's constitutional rights were violated when her colleagues on the County Board of Commissioners had her arrested for criticizing the sheriff. She was arrested at this meeting that she was actually a part of on the board, but since she criticized the sheriff, someone else, her colleagues, called law enforcement, the sheriff, deputies, to come and arrest her. Her colleagues on the County Board of Commissioners had her arrested for criticizing the sheriff during a public meeting, a federal judge ruled Tuesday. Nikki Frenchco, a member of the County Board of Commissioners, was placed in handcuffs by sheriff deputies at the commissioners' meeting and charged under an Ohio law that makes it a misdemeanor to prevent or disrupt a lawful meeting. All right, a little bit more. The law prohibits obstructive conduct or speech that outrages the sensibilities of the group. The charge was later dropped. Obviously, this is one of the most, I say this a lot in these videos, and I guess I have to stop saying that. This is one of the most ridiculous things I've ever seen, because we'll see something worse tomorrow, unfortunately. Frenchco, who live streamed her arrest on Facebook, subsequently filed a federal civil rights lawsuit saying she was ordered to leave the meeting and placed under arrest for exercising her right to have free speech. A U.S. district judge also agreed. If you're a part of the board meeting, you can't speak. The next video we're about to watch is going to be the armed fisherman, and I'm really a fan of this guy. He's really out doing a good work, but he's actually at another public meeting, and he is then going to be kicked out. And one of the most disturbing parts about this video is, of course, him being kicked out because of the shirt he was wearing and what was written on his shirt. He was kicked out for that. But one of the more disturbing parts of this video to me is the people who were supporting the law enforcement and the things that were stated in their support. I won't have that portion in the video. I'm going to have the link to his video, so you guys can go over and watch the link to that. But you know, as they're called in the community, bootlickers, it was really bad in this particular video. But just imagine this: you're a city council member, a board member, and you are arrested because you decided to use your First Amendment right and speak out against corrupt law enforcement. Or, as we're about to see, simply for wearing a shirt saying absolutely nothing you get kicked out of a meeting. Let's check this out.
Violation of our rules.
Hold on. I have a First Amendment right, dude. Come on.
Take a break.
Dude, this is against my First Amendment right. This Cohen versus California. Hey, Margolis, you know this court case. Cohen versus California allows me to have a shirt. I didn't say one word.
So as you continue to hear the armed fisherman, Zoliaker, he's stating that, hey, Cohen v. California, if you're not familiar with that case, I'm sure some of you guys are, but if you're not, it's a case where a young man wore a jacket that stated, F the war, stop the war. And he was arrested for disturbing the peace. Well, after his arrest, this case made it all the way up to the Supreme Court, and it was deemed that he had the right to wear the jacket. And I'm going to read a little bit from that case. This is Cohen v. California. The question that was posed is this: did California's statute prohibiting the display of offensive message such as F the draft violate the freedom of expression as protected by the First Amendment? The question being answered is yes. In an opinion by Justice John Marshall Harlan, the court reasoned that the expletive, while provocative, was not directed towards anyone. Besides, there was no evidence that people in substantial numbers would be provoked into some kind of physical action by the words on his jacket. Harlan recognized that one man's vulgarity is another man's lyric. In doing so, the court protected two elements of speech: the emotive, the expression of emotion, and the cognitive, the expression of ideas. And so when you continue to hear Zoliaker state, or the armed fisherman state, Cohen v. California, he's referencing that case because he has every right to wear the shirt no matter what it says. That's his First Amendment right that they clearly violated.
Dude, this is what happens if I do not leave. What is going to happen? Please state that for me right now, because I'm about to file a lawsuit against all of you if you violate my First Amendment right now.
Mr. Taylor,
If I do not,
you're being ejected from the meeting.
if I do not leave,
decorum, okay?
hold on. If I do not leave,
okay?
if I do not leave, what will happen?
Mr. Taylor, you're being
If
ejected for violating the rules of decorum, okay?
I hear what you're saying. If I do not leave, what will happen? What will happen?
Okay?
Tell me, please, somebody tell me what will happen. Gandy, please tell me what will happen if I do not leave right now. I'm asking the chief of police. If I do not leave, what will happen?
He's addressing you at this moment. Listen to Officer Mercier and what he's telling you.
The rules of decorum at this time, okay? You're being
Is it
ejected from
a
the meeting,
Rules
okay?
don't trump the Constitution.
We're asking you to leave council chambers.
Asking
You may
or
remain in the
demanding?
library. You may remain in the
out.
library. Okay?
Why? Why should
If I do not leave,
Council chambers at this time.
I am generally asking you, Gandy, please talk to me, please, please.
Violating the rules of decorum.
If I do not leave, what will happen?
You're going to get
Arrested.
removed from the meeting.
If I get
and you'll
removed?
just listen for a
Okay,
second,
yes, sir.
okay?
Yes, sir.
So the mayor's determined that you violated the rules of decorum.
What? How?
Will you listen for a 2nd?
Mm-hmm.
He's made that determination. Our position in this is
to uphold the
escort
Constitution.
you out of the meeting.
Right.
If
Cohen
you refuse
versus
to
California.
leave, if you refuse to leave, you can be arrested for trespass.
Okay,
after
thank you.
warning.
Thank you. That's
Okay.
all I need.
Trespassing him.
You're trespassing me?
Yes.
Okay.
For this meeting.
Cohen
and this
versus
meeting alone.
California.
You're trespassing under
Can
the
I,
First Amendment.
your name and badge number? I just want to get people's names and badge numbers so I can put you on the lawsuit.
Gandy.
Name and badge number, please. What was that?
3389.
What was that?
Mike Wallach, 3389.
No First Amendment
Yours?
in here.
Marshare 7532.
Candy
So
2475.
they sort of protect
Thank
the
you.
First Amendment.
Stiff,
Here they are
4148.
threatening violence against
Dan
somebody.
Kelly, 109634.
No one threatened violence, sir.
I said you would remove him forcefully.
Forcefully.
You know what I'm talking about?
If
And you assaulted
Well,
him
he ain't gonna
previously.
go.
You've
you
already
gonna
put
have-
your hands
You're
on
gonna
me.
have to take all of
Hey.
Turn your shirt inside out.
This-
Turn your shirt inside out.
Shut the up, dude. All y'all. Hey, dude, I've been trying to really be nice to you.
I've been nice to you, Mr. Taylor. When have I
hey.
ever been not nice to you?
You are not
Why are you
upholding
yelling
your
at me?
constitution.
Like
You
officer-
are not upholding your
Listen to what I'm going to say. Or are you going to yell at me?
Go ahead, bud.
Officer Marshare and Chief Gandy both explained to you that the mayor, hold on, the mayor determined that you violated the rules of the decorum of the meeting, right? He then told you that it's time to go. Hold on. You are allowed to come back to any meeting you want to come to, but if you're going to remain in the room, then you were going to be receiving a trespass warning. Then if you continue to stay in the room and not leave, then you're going to be arrested.
Then I might as well just go walk back in there, take my trespass, write it up, go ahead and do whatever you got to do. Because you know something? I came here peacefully. Hold on.
Don't say that I have, because I'm standing here talking to you like an adult.
You swore an oath to defend my rights. My First Amendment right. You swore an oath.
Taylor.
You swore an oath. And here you guys are violating the First Amendment.
Mr. Taylor,
You're violating it.
Or otherwise, we're going to trespass you, and then you'll be arrested if you refuse to.
Okay, let's go, bro. Dude, Taylor, I was the one sitting there saying, let's go get here and a pizza.
Right. And I'm just asking you to leave.
Dude, I'm not going to. I'm waiting for these mother.
Wait outside for
Wait.
You can stay outside.
Wait,
I'll stand here.
No, you won't, because at 7 o'clock the library closes, and then you are going to have to.
Dude, you're a piece of. Dude, dude.
Really?
You earn. There's this thing called earning hate. You guys are earning hate right
Taylor,
now.
let's go down here.
Yeah, let's go. Let's go. Dude, this is. You know this is. You swore an oath to defend my rights. Defend my rights. And here you are walking me out saying what? Because what? I have a shirt? Because they're decorum rules? This is. You know this. Dude.
Watch out. I don't want you to hurt yourself.
The last person
Watch out
that.
for these
$300,000 was the last people that got sued. The last time the police got sued for this was $300,000. Do you want to cost your city $300,000? All you have to do is honor your oath. Honor your oath, dude. That's all you have to do. Shut the up. Don't even look at me like that.
This way, sir.
Shut up. Don't talk to me, dude. None of y'all deserve the badge that you wearing right now. None of y'all. Shut the.
Why are you yelling at me?
Because you guys just kicked me out of the. And they just kicked more people out.
Okay.
This is.
You guys need to stay
Shut up.
Okay?
So if you are one of the people who think this is all for nothing, just for clicks and views, and you don't really believe that there is a level of tyranny slowly, or should I say quickly, taking away your rights each and every day, then you are a part of the problem. This has become more than obvious. When you're a board member and at your own meeting, you are not allowed to say anything that goes against the actions of law enforcement. And if you do, you're arrested. Or at another meeting, just for simply wearing a shirt, you get kicked out and your First Amendment rights are violated. If you don't see what's wrong with that, then I don't know what else to tell you. Make sure you record the police. Stand up for your rights. But you must first know your rights. With that being said, We the People University, signing off. Make sure you download Cancel Tyranny V2, the app. Beware of your basic rights when dealing with law enforcement. Our app is designed to help you deal with cops, learn your rights, and it gives you the convenience that you need when retrieving written communication like court cases at the drop of a dime. This comes in handy when there is no time to Google. Visit WeThePeopleUniversity.com to download, available on Apple and Android.